DC levels.
Audio. Yep.
Check.
It's under mic 1 and PCM.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You can't hear anything.
All right, ready?
It's this one right here.
Which one? The
Loud, right? This is loud, right?
I think my headphones are also really loud.
What channel are you? 2? Right here?
4. Hello. Go all the way down. Audio check. It's still it's like not doing anything. Like it just stays high. Audio check. I mean, it sounds good, but yeah. There we go. Yeah.
I mess with everybody else's stuff. All right, cool.
Hello?
All right, y'all ready to do this? You ready to do this? Check.
Hello?
Yep.
Which one am I?
Just move it around.
You
No?
missed. Oh,
Keep in mind, I gotta pull out
That's
a
it.
little bit after 5 because the
All right.
haunted house attendants get here, and I gotta.
Yeah.
ba-da-da-da-da. Perfect. Let's do this.
Okay, cool. My bad. That was on me. Got an intro. So, hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to We Seen It. Well, too much going on. How is everybody doing today?
And the names of the hosts are.
Yeah. I am Pat. I'm one of your hosts, Pat.
This is Kev.
This is Josh.
And how is everybody doing today?
We're actually streaming live from inside Nightmare Village. This is kind of like a behind the scenes of Nightmare Village because they're preparing for it tonight. And we are joined by a special guest. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself on the mic? What's your name?
Ian.
All right. Welcome, Ian.
And Ian, we realized you told us today that you saw your first horror movie, or maybe not.
Yes.
This is my son, Ian. Yeah, and he watched the Signs for the first time today.
And what you think of it?
Was scary.
It was scary.
Yes.
What?
And emotional.
Oh, and emotional.
Wow, look at
Okay.
this guy.
So let's talk about the emotional.
Range.
Why do you think it was emotional?
Because I thought when Morgan died because he doesn't have his inhaler, so I thought he died. Papi said he didn't die.
What's going on, fellas?
Yeah, the
You saw at
basement
end.
scene.
Yeah, you
The
saw.
basement scene when he was having the asthma attack.
But you saw at the end, he came back to life, right?
Yeah.
But do you understand why he came back to life?
No.
So in the story, he has asthma, right?
Mm.
And what happens is when you have asthma, it's hard to breathe in air. And in the movie, the alien gives him a very bad gas for him to breathe,
You remember the spray?
Yeah.
like a poisonous
Yeah.
gas. So everyone thought that he was gonna die because he breathed, the poisonous gas.
Yeah.
But because he had asthma, he never really breathed the actual poisonous gas. So it was actually a blessing that he had asthma. Some people don't look at asthma as a blessing, but for him, it was actually a pretty good
Yeah,
thing.
it saved his life.
Thank gosh.
Now, what was the scariest part of the
The
movie?
scariest part was when I saw the hand that was under the door.
Yeah, I think everyone agrees that
Yeah,
that is
was the pantry when he actually cuts off the alien's fingers.
Yeah.
And
that was M. Night Shyamalan's house.
and
No
Your house?
joke.
Yeah, remember he told Mel Gibson like, don't look
Oh, I
under
thought you
the.
talking about like his
Dude,
real
I
No,
know,
no,
yeah,
no, like in the
I thought it
movie,
was
like his
real.
character.
I was like, damn, he shot at his home.
So
Like
it's a very nice
he tells
house.
him like, I trapped one of them. It's in there.
Yeah.
In the cover, yeah, because that and I was telling him like, oh, that guy, he does like a little before they have that interaction. You actually see him getting in the car when they're having pizza,
Yeah,
and like the little girl's like, "Who's that man?" Because nobody told her, "Hey, this is the guy." It was but the son and the brother and Graham, Mel Gibson's character,
Mhm.
were just like
man, he's
eyeballing
awesome.
him, right? Who?
Graham.
Graham?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about his brother?
His brother. Oh my gosh.
What about when they went chasing
Yeah,
the alien outside the house? You remember when they
That
were
was
like
in the
inside?
beginning of the movie?
All right, we're gonna go ahead and go out there. We're gonna yell curse words, and we're gonna go ahead and run around opposite directions of the house. Remember that?
Oh yeah. But then they saw because first they went in the room and then they saw that creature, the alien on the roof.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
the little girl woke up,
Yeah.
and she's
and
like, "There's a
then,
monster outside my room, and I
then-
need a glass of water."
And then they got out and they ran on the opposite side.
They were running fast, right?
Yeah, they were like running for that alien.
How did you feel when the alien jumped up on the roof? Like,
that was scary because normally aliens. I thought aliens can't climb.
no,
Oh,
aliens
he
can do
hasn't seen
everything. I
Aliens.
guess. Yeah,
So when are you gonna let him see Alien then?
I'm gonna work through the horror bracket pad. I can't just jump
because he
into the
doesn't
deep
know
end.
that aliens can climb. They
I
can
mean,
do a
I
lot
could
more
jump
than
into the
climb.
deep end. I mean, I could be like our relatives were with us and just showed us some
What was
random.
that? What's that
heavy
movie?
duty.
The space movie about the space
Lost in
priest?
Space?
No,
Should it say off on YouTube, or is it streaming?
it's streaming right now.
It is okay.
But
No,
this
what's the movie? It has the dude who was in Jurassic Park. in
With
it.
Jeff Goldblum.
No,
Oh, you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
the space movie.
Oh, Event Horizon.
Event Horizon.
Yeah, don't
There's
watch
no way. He's
Oh,
got
that's
like
extreme.
a decade
That's
Yeah.
to
extreme.
get to watch that. That is super extreme.
that. Did you like the scene when he was swinging the bat?
that was awesome
Mm-hmm.
Why?
because so when he first swung the bat and then he swung it like 4 times and then the last hit broke his bat. And I was like, oh my gosh, he hit
Yeah.
that pretty hard.
But you saw him broke open all those glasses
Yeah,
on the.
and
Mhm.
then his face.
started melting. Yeah, that was excellent. And like, because we just watched it today. It's super fresh. The alien was ripped. That alien was
Yeah.
big.
Was
man.
he really?
He was
He
a
was
big
tall.
alien.
Yeah, he was big.
He was tall, but he was like toned.
Yeah, and
like,
hunched
very-
over. Like he
yeah.
was very much. Like,
He was like a
maybe
kangaroo.
he was fighting with gravity.
Mm.
Maybe that's why he was like a little hunched over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He
But he picked
was
up that
like a
kid. He had the
kid.
kid in one hand, just holding him. Like that's. And he had this other hand. Like
It's like 89 pounds, bro.
I don't know, man. The kid looked a little bit more than 89 pounds, man.
How
You
much do
can
you weigh?
do
Ian?
99 pounds.
64.
64 pounds.
I lift that daily, bro.
So, what other movies are you looking forward to watching with your pops? What other horror movies are you thinking about watching?
Uh,
I'm probably gonna do Hocus Pocus.
no,
really gonna do
no,
Elvis?
no,
Yeah, I think
Both
I'm going
movies?
to. Yeah,
No.
we're gonna do part
I
one and
don't
part two.
know.
No, you don't want to do it.
Uh-uh.
Well, see, you were saying the same thing about Frighteners, but we had somebody on yesterday that said Frighteners was what got them back into the horror genre. Because it's an
Frighteners is a
excellent
good
movie.
movie.
But he couldn't just get past these ghosts are
You know what?
goofy. It's like because those are the good guys.
But
To
can,
That's why
offset
they're
like a
goofy.
scary movie, I think you should show them Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It offsets it a little bit.
wait, but
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
wacky fun.
Yeah, that and Cool World.
Cool World is very adult.
yeah, dude. I wouldn't do
Joking. I am
would-
joking.
That's
wait.
That's
an
a really
actual.
cool-
The
Yeah,
second,
That's an actual film noir.
that. Yeah.
the second scariest part was when he jumped on the roof, and then the other one was when we saw his leg sticking out. That leg.
Oh, when
In
they're
the
watching the
bush.
news.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
in the
the
bush,
news.
In
no,
the
in the bushes
cornfield.
when they're in the cornfields.
Yeah, they're in the
Yeah, that was-
You see the leg.
Oh, okay.
and then
yeah.
and then on the TV,
Instance of a very blurry alien.
Yeah.
and then he's like,
Yeah, he realized at that point, okay, this is something.
but
Totally.
then the only thing that got scared is when they were blowing up the house. So I was like, oh my gosh, there's definitely an idea.
But one of the few, but I can't think of another alien movie in which they don't show the ship. It's not focused on the
Yeah.
UFO. It's focused on the actual alien itself.
Aliens, like, yeah.
Wait, but
You
did
never
you
see a UFO in the movie.
Mm-mm.
No, you do on the TV.
Yeah,
You
you
see
did.
all the lights. They show the lights.
Oh,
they show
that's
the lights
true,
go
yeah,
away.
Yeah, and
But
then
like,
also
you don't know what it looks like. They don't show it.
yeah, but they showed in the book, the UFO in the book.
There's a UFO in the book.
Yeah, that's the classic UFO, though, Ian. That's what
What?
everybody thinks they see when they look at a UFO.
Mhm.
Well, that's
A silver
real.
disc.
Exactly.
So you think all UFOs look like that?
Hmm?
Maybe
Well,
right.
sometimes I
Show
think
them Event Horizon.
one of them looked like a Star Wars spaceship.
What was that?
The Star Wars spaceship. The one
Oh,
that
the Star Wars spaceship, the
that's
Death
like a-
Star.
yeah.
The
Oh
Death
no, the
Star?
Star Destroyers,
Yes.
the white ones.
Mhm.
You like those?
Yeah.
That's the Empire, son.
Oh.
We're not. This is not an Empire family, bro.
I didn't know. We don't watch Star
Um,
Wars anymore.
Wait, if let's say you lived inside the Star Wars movies, you were in the Star Wars movies, did you want to be a Jedi or did you want to be part of the Empire?
Uh-oh.
You want to be? Do
Your
you want to be
silence is
Obi-Wan
deafening.
Kenobi, or do you want to be Darth Vader?
What, doesn't Obi-Wan Kenobi die from Darth Vader?
That is actually a trick question.
He ain't no punk, bro. Your son is not a punk. He's like, nah, I don't want to be the guy that died.
It's a trick question because in the first three movies you saw them. 'Cause I had him watch those. He chops up Obi-Wan chops up Darth Vader, right? You
Yeah.
remember that on the volcano planet. But then Darth Vader ends up getting all these fake arms and stuff, right? And put in the suit, right? And then who is he? He's the man that's literally terrorizing the universe, man. And he ran that for years, okay?
I think
Decades.
Obi-Wan could have beat him in a Star Wars movie.
And what? And when he's an old man?
Yeah, I think he could have beat him because you remember he looked at Luke
Bobby
and then was like, "Well, you strike me down now." He said, "I'll be more powerful."
No,
than
I
was."
think he knew the only way in the war is to literally get killed. That's the only way he was going to win.
Why would he get killed? Because
He hasn't seen the new ones. He hasn't paid attention to the new ones yet. I showed him, but he's like, in his phone.
Which one is? What do you mean? The new ones compared to
The
like,
old
Tom?
ones. I mean, the most like the seven. The seven? No, it's 4, 5, and 6, right?
4, 5, 6.
I
Four,
do
five,
not
six.
want to be the
He
guy
didn't
that-
really like those because they're older
No.
and it's a lot slower
And it's boring.
and it's boring.
Which one do you like? Which one's your favorite?
What do you mean, like
Which Star Wars?
in Star Wars, yeah.
Mandalorian?
Oh, you like the Mandalorian?
He did see that.
That's
Yeah,
a good pick.
I don't blame you. That's a solid hero. Who you like? Mandalorian. Period. That's who you like.
Well, I also like Obi-Wan Kenobi and what's his name?
Jar Jar
Grogu?
Binks. Jar Jar.
He hates Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon Jinn,
He doesn't
Yoda?
understand why Jar Jar exists.
Anakin,
Yoda.
Anakin.
Anakin Skywalker. So you are a Vader fan.
Yeah, he is a Vader fan, man. Take after your father, boy.
Yeah, well, that I watched the movie where Anakin betrays Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. And he kills all those younglings, right?
Uh-oh.
He watched that one, man. That was rough, right?
That was scary.
You were wondering, like, why is this happening?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Well, it's because Anakin made a choice. He wanted to save
Yeah.
Padme, man,
But
at the expense
a
of all those
bad idea.
kids.
It was.
A horrible
That
idea.
was
I agree. He
bad
should
idea.
just. And you know what's crazy is that Padme, none of that would have had her being in distress with the kids and all the birth and all that. None of that would have happened if he would not have caused all the stress, because he literally caused all of that drama. If he would just not killed all the younglings, told the Emperor to go shove it, they would all been in a
why
different
didn't
position.
Anakin just kill Darth Vader? Obi-Wan Kenobi with Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Anakin
See?
is Darth Vader, son.
I know. Oh.
But what's I've been noticing in the most recent Star Wars, like Vader is saying that he killed Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said that,
He's proclaiming
Obi-Wan.
that. Like that's
And that's why Obi-Wan in episode 4 explains to Luke,
Mhm.
Darth
Oh,
Vader betrayed
Luke.
your father and killed him.
Luke. That's what I mean, Luke.
I don't. Okay, so
You
I
don't
get
buy
it.
it? You
I
don't
don't.
buy
I
it? You
don't
thought
buy
it
it,
was just
man. It's
a-
like
I
so what?
waited.
They just start. Okay, so in this universe, the light side and dark side, like the Jedi choose the light, so they don't the whatever their dark side was. They
Yeah,
disown
I
it,
wanted to
right?
be Luke.
And if you
You
go on
wanted
the
to
dark
be
side,
Luke?
you
Yeah,
disown
Luke.
completely the light, right?
I think so.
Right?
I don't know if it's
I'll get
you
it.
disown the light. You embrace greed, vanity, hatred,
Yeah.
anger.
I think you're the
you
same person.
embrace
Yeah.
all of that. But I found it interesting that in Empire Strikes Back, Luke was like, "Yo, so you lied to me? Like, he's my no, in Return of the Jedi, after Darth Vader has unveiled that he's the father of Luke,
Mhm.
Luke tells Obi-Wan Spirit, like, you lied to me. You said that he killed my father, but he is my father." And he goes, no, I told you the truth, but from a certain point of view. And he's just like, he has this look like
Semantics.
a certain point of view, and
Yeah,
he's
man.
like,
I
and I think that's also part of the reason why you see Luke Skywalker be like a disgruntled old man in The Last Jedi, because he's just like, bro, Jedi are
Everybody's just a
full of
bunch of
shit.
lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
I remember when Darth Vader said that he was his father.
It was a heavy moment, right?
Yeah, you're like, I am your father.
Now, could you imagine your father, me, right, cutting off your arm and then telling you, "Hey, I'm your father. Come with me. We can rule this universe." Would you do that?
It was a clean cut. Though.
No, you know what?
Oh,
I
it
would
was
do?
clean,
What
dude.
would you do?
You know.
What would you do? Would you
If
choose to
we were-
jump off the thing, or would you go to come to Poppy, man?
No, but if we were in the Star Wars ship, I would get the sword because the Force.
Uh-huh.
I would.
But it was his weekend. It was like at that point it was his weekend because he fights with the sword, with the lightsaber with the sword that with the arm that got cut off. So now I don't think the Force is.
But
That's strong
what
with
if
your
he
weekend.
tricks him that he was gonna go with his father, and he actually grabbed the thing
Mm.
and then killed him? Just
I don't think that would happen, man. It's Vader, Ian.
Well, I know that.
It's
But-
Vader. You know who Vader is?
Yes.
He is like the worst Jedi. He's the worst
With
Jedi.
the
That's the best Jedi.
stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers ain't nothing, man. You
They
you
were
see
bad
them?
aiming.
He
They
just
were
like
bad
beep, beep, beep,
aiming.
all the little like phaser things, just
They-
bounces it out like
No,
it's playing
but
tennis.
the thing is, they have bad aiming, so they don't even know one.
Now, I do want to ask you, Ian, would you rather be the Mandalorian or a Jedi?
That's a good question.
Mandalorian.
Agreed.
And why the Mandalorian?
Because he has Baby Yoda.
Because of Baby Yoda?
Baby Yoda.
Because he has Baby Yoda.
Oh, because he has a Jedi helping him. Oh, no.
It's true. No, I mean, without Baby Yoda, he would have died a while ago. That first mission done, right? By the stupid beast.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, he needs Baby Yoda.
Stop, Baby Yoda.
It's not Baby Yoda. It's Grogu.
Well, that's his real name, but I call him Baby Yoda.
I do too.
He's Baby.
I think that's what Disney called him too before they dropped the name
Why do you think they did that?
because everybody was calling him that. It was like that was like
And then,
They
and then
capitalized on that.
because
Yeah.
they thought it was boring, so they just named it the Grogu.
Yeah, it was like a internet phenomena that Baby Yoda. Everybody started calling him.
Yeah, I
that.
remember you said that he was only originally supposed to be just in that one episode, and that was it, right?
Yeah.
Or a couple, and that was it, and just took over completely. They did not plan for that at all.
Instead,
And I think the person who came up with the idea of it being a Baby Yoda was actually Donald Glover. He was the one that told Jon Favreau, like,
Are you serious?
make it like a cute baby that people are gonna like oh my
Get
God,
attached
protect
to-
that baby,
and
like, get
people are
attached to it.
baby.
I don't
And
know
I-
if you
and I-
guys-
And I think it was when they were making the movie Solo. At one point, he met up with Jon Favreau and like suggested that.
You think without
Can you hit
the
the shutter button?
you think without the Baby Yoda, the Mandalorian would still been a good show?
Oh yeah, I think so. I think that they would have probably. I was actually hoping to see Mandalorian and Boba Fett maybe have like a fight, but they didn't do any of that.
I think
Yeah, because Boba Fett betrayed Darth Vader, right? Or Darth Vader, or
No,
both.
Boba Fett just outlived Darth Vader.
Yeah, wasn't he with Darth
Yeah,
Vader?
he did.
I don't think he really betrayed him because Boba Fett was like the henchman,
Well,
one of the main henchmen of
but
Darth
did he
Vader.
try to kill Mandalorian or try to help him? Like because Boba Fett think Mandalorian was a bad guy, so he went with him, or
I'm trying to
No,
remember.
he tried to get his suit back from the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
oh, that was his suit.
Yeah, he asked the Mandalorian. He said, "You have something of mines or something like that," and he wanted to get the suit back.
So
Which,
that
by the way, that suit shouldn't have fit him. But that's just
that suit did not look like it was fit. Mandalorian's bigger than
looking
him.
at Boba Fett from like the 70s Star Wars, and then you see how he got into that suit this time. It's like,
But
see
that
that you took some liberties.
It should have been. It should have been a little more tight,
Yeah.
and I think it would have been. It should have fit him like a kid outfit would have fit.
It would have been funny if he would have just like he couldn't fit like the chest piece or the leg piece, so he just got the braces on like that, and like
And the helmet,
that's all I
the
got.
melted helmet, partially melted helmet.
This is all I got.
but why
A little
didn't
knee pad.
Boba?
What, Ian?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the Mandalorian. I'm glad you talked about Mandalorian.
I
I'm looking
like
forward to
him.
the new season that's coming out.
Mhm.
Man,
I
me
don't know when it
too.
is,
I want to watch.
but it's coming out.
Yeah,
right?
saw the
Eventually.
trailer. They dropped the trailer for it.
it should be soon. I'm thinking wintertime.
Yeah, because usually they drop the trailer for something like 2 to 3 months before it drops. So it's either it's gonna be in wintertime that it's gonna
Probably
drop.
gonna be like Christmas time or something.
Yeah, they got a lot of things. Disney got a lot of things coming out Christmas. They got the Santa Claus TV series coming out.
Pass.
You know, you like the Santa Claus movie with
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen?
With Tom Hanks.
You know, I was gonna say that.
Tim Allen. No, I mean those were pretty good. I think he liked them.
How?
All right, so Halloween's almost here.
What movie would they be thinking putting up?
What?
Like what kind? Well, I know they already put Halloween Ends, but like what kind of different movie that's more scary?
For Halloween,
Uh-huh.
what scary movie? I suggest Event Horizon. I think you should watch that movie. Event Horizon.
We can hear you fiddling with the back of the mic. I know it's hard to talk and be, slightly entertained while you're having conversations with grown men, but you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Is there a scary movie that you've heard of that you really want to watch, and you want your dad to show you? And if you don't, it's okay.
I don't know.
He was asking me to show him Halloween earlier, the original one.
The original?
No,
I was like, no
Man,
way.
I say that yet.
no, they show nudity.
They show
Oh,
nudity
you're right.
and also the gratuitous killings of actual,
That's true. He strangles
But
one of
Bobby-
them.
Why don't you
That-
show him part 2? Oh, no, part 3. Show him part 3.
the part 3 is available on Peacock.
But-
I was almost there.
Bobby,
That's the one
you
with the mask, right?
Yeah, but like there's like heads exploding and stuff.
You're right.
You
Snakes
you
coming out of
told
heads.
me that Michael didn't win.
Bro, you can go on Disney Plus and look at the old Disney, like straight to Disney Channel Halloween movies that they used to do, like Halloween Town,
Mm.
Don't Look Under the Bed,
That's the
Goosebumps.
movies. That's
I
the
should do
movies that
Goosebumps. That would be a good
Goosebumps, The Haunted
walk
Mask,
into it.
the first movie that they did, The Haunted
That's on
Mask.
Disney Plus.
That's on Netflix.
I don't got Netflix. I took that
No,
off.
no, actually, it may be on Hulu. Do you have Hulu?
No, my folks do. I'll start working on that because I do need to up him a little bit in the
You need-
horror game.
Yeah, I get
Goosebumps,
you.
you can
You get them
totally
on
do.
Netflix. I think I got like 2 accounts available.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, so you just make an account on my Netflix. Fine.
You
Yeah,
getting
man.
you getting bored of this?
You can see the Goosebumps movie, the one with Jack Black.
I
Yeah,
want
that
to
was
watch
pretty good.
Jack Sparrow.
You
don't
want to
like
watch
them?
Pirates of the Caribbean?
You don't like pirates?
Yeah, I like pirates. I was dressed up as a pirate.
Oh, but you just don't like Captain Jack Sparrow.
No, I do like him.
Last night
Oh,
when I
you-
was here with you guys, he was over at my sister's house and they did like a little costume party. and my folks, being the amazing, crafty people they are, they had some extra bits of material, and they made him a vest, and they put like a bunch of pirate symbols on it, and then they made him like a little paper sword,
Really?
and they gave him a bandana, a little fake eye patch. He looked great
They should have put a little skull, like the X and the skull.
on the eye patch.
Yeah. It would
The
look
skull and
better.
crossbone thing?
Yeah.
That'd been pretty cool.
It would
I was
look
gonna get
better.
some dirt and give him like a little mustache. But I was like, I don't want to get his top lip dirty. He's gonna be eating some food. You know?
Yeah. Eat some food.
Yeah. Oh, you're getting hungry?
Yes.
Well, tough luck. You're gonna have to wait until
But-
tomorrow.
Wow.
Until tomorrow.
Yeah,
Is
till
it-
tomorrow.
We haven't even ate dinner.
You're not gonna die.
Well, I'm starving to
You're
death.
not gonna starve to death. You'll be fine. Kids can go weeks without eating.
Will they
No,
already be dead by
that's
the
not how it
time?
works at all.
By the time they find their parents, they're gonna be
That's not how it
dead.
works at all. But
Just kidding.
By the time they don't see their parents, they'll be like, oh, well, I'm dead.
Yes, that's how they have kids act.
Because they don't have any dollars or nothing. All they have is a phone.
All right, and we asked you earlier, who would you vote for? He's not seen either one of these movies, but he did put a vote on one of them.
I picked Nope.
Yeah, and why did you pick Nope?
Because you said
he described the movie.
I told him it had to do with aliens.
no, not the fly though.
It's not.
Oh, I described it. I told him a pretty vivid
so
description of what the fly was all about. He didn't
so
like the fly.
he and then Papi said that you're gonna watch in a few months. So I'm like, oh, why don't I watch Nope? Since it's not gonna be in a few months, and I'm gonna be watching.
So
it
you're voting
soon.
for Nope.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna definitely show you Nope soon, because that movie is excellent. And my son is 8, and if you have a problem with it, you can go ahead and write us at We Seen It on Instagram. Punks.
My son is 8, and you have a problem with his age. Is that what you're?
Well, I'm gonna show him Nope. I'm sure there's gonna be like, he's too young to watch.
Actually, I think out of all the like a horror movie, I think Nope is a pretty good intro into a horror movie.
I think it's excellent. I think that yeah, because it has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, there's really. I think
The only thing I'm kind of a little terrified about is the monkey scene, but close your eyes, kid.
I totally forgot about that. The monkey scene. And
The
maybe
monkey is pretty violent.
The alien like sucking up the people
No, I think that's
Inside
gonna be
the
fine.
guts?
That'll be fine.
inside the guts. No way,
That'll be
bro.
fine. I think that the blood
The bloody
spewing
house?
all over the house, I think that'd be excellent. I don't think that's a bad thing at all.
Oh.
And the key with any horror movie is you got to follow it all the way through. You can't punk out and quit halfway
No,
through
no,
because then you don't
always-
see the ending. You got
Who cares about the ending?
that's how you understand that the monster died, and that everything's safe.
You just you. Just,
Why do you think I made you watch the whole Signs? You were terrified.
I was definitely terrified.
Yeah, and the kitchen part that was scary. He was like,
That-
"Oh my god!" He was getting under the covers. Right?
They're scared of water.
Water's the key.
kidding.
Why they- It's like those are two.
Oh, so
there's two movies about aliens about they come into Earth and then they realize that oh snap we messed up. The movie with Tom Cruise, you remember that?
Yeah, War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds.
what is it? So you're telling me that I need to go get a bucket of water and just spray it on him?
No, get a bunch of your water guns. You'll be safe.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. You know how to shoot water guns. You play Nerf.
No, yeah, that's not water
They
gun.
wouldn't come to this planet if that was the case.
Oh, would he be able to watch The Lost Boys?
Yeah, the old one, the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You
Yeah,
know,
I'm
I've
getting
never
bored
seen
of this.
the- I've
I'm
never
out.
seen the
Monster
remake.
Squad. That's another one I was thinking about. I was
Monster
trying to find that the other
Squad.
day.
I'm getting
That's gotta
out.
be
I think it's on Amazon.
You're gonna leave? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the interview. We appreciate it very much.
Who cares about the interview?
We care about the interview. How dare you?
Don't go way too
disrespectful.
far.
You scamp.
All right, so since our guest just took off, I guess we can get into our bracket system, our Scarefest, where we have 4 movies left.
Okay.
Yeah. So first up, we have Nope versus The Fly. So essentially 2 monster movies. One of them being from either I don't know if it's from outer space or another dimension. The other one was created through science.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna go. Damn, What was more enjoyable to watch? I don't know. I think they both have the same kind of enjoyment factor because it was like I enjoy watching both movies, but I want to go Nope because it's still new. Like I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a movie like that in a long time, and it was still good. Even though, like, I think my problem is that I don't want to take away from the other movie by voting for this movie.
Wait, how are you taking it away?
Like I'm taking away how good the movie is by not voting for it. I feel like me voting for Nope is a non-vote for The Fly.
It is a non-vote.
It is. Thank you, man. But still, it still hurts a little bit.
I'm voting for Nope because I really love that movie, and I love The Fly, but I really love Nope. And there's multiple things that are going on in Nope that with The Fly, I mean, there's multiple things going on there, but it's a little older. I'm not saying it's hard to connect with because it's one of those that stands the test of time, but I think Nope's gonna be another one that's gonna stand a long time where it's still like, wow, this is still very pleasing. And it's because all the fucking scenes at night. That shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Nope. I think years from now, people are still gonna have different takeaways from it. The same way how it is now. I keep hearing different stories about it and different explanations behind the different scenes. I think it's going to continue. I think 10 years from now, people are going to see that movie differently than how they did now.
Mm-hmm.
With The Fly, it's very consistent.
Yes.
So I think that's why, since Nope is a much more complex movie, I'm going to go with Nope as well.
Another thing about Nope versus The Fly is that I can probably watch Nope a bunch of times, and The Fly, I'm not gonna say I can't watch it. You could watch it a bunch of times, but it's like
once a year.
Man, the scenes that are gruesome, they're really gruesome and disgusting, man. Like you don't really want to continually have to watch that. With Nope, even the scenes that are like horrible, it's like, damn, that fucking alien really just did not like people looking at it. Right?
I don't think it's an alien, man. I think that thing has been around for years. It's an evolutionary thing. It evolved to just be in space.
You think it's a space whale?
Yeah, I think it's a space octopus. That's why.
Look at the conspiracy theories stirring up in Josh's head.
That's why we got like our alien spaceship movies that came out in the 1940s, and it looked like a flying saucer because those things look like. People saw it and they thought it was something from extraterrestrial, but when actuality it's of this earth. And our government knew it and they never said anything about it. They just said that, just don't say anything about it.
Well, I mean, there is that whole thing where the government has a deal with the alien races to take a certain amount of people, like as either food or experimentation or whatever, and that's
what's funny
they're
about
trading
those
it
deals?
for technology.
You know
and
what's
shit.
funny about these alien stuff like that and like space travel and stuff? It's not rooted in math.
What? What? Not rooted in math. I agree, Pat. They can't even prove this shit exists.
I think midway through that sentence, Pat was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it."
I'm abandoning this thought.
No, the reason why I say that is because like it's not rooted in math, man. Think about it. Think about math.
They can't prove it. It's more of a myth.
It's like somebody. I remember I had a conversation saying like if you had the ability to teleport, right? If you would teleport to like anywhere in the world, you also have to do the math of the world traveling across the galaxy because our solar system is traveling across the galaxy. So if you were to teleport, the likelihood of you being like where you wanted to be, you have to be okay. I'll be a little bit back because if not, you might teleport like into space.
into a landmark or into the
Yeah,
ocean
into
or
space.
into a
It's the
house.
same thing with like time travel.
or something,
You just
right?
can't time travel into time because you also have to time travel with distance because the Earth is constantly moving in space with the galaxy. So you time travel into like the let me travel to 1998, and then when you travel to 1998, you'll be in the middle of space because the Earth hasn't gotten to the point where you were at before, but you're in a different timeline.
You know, the whole concept of the Earth traveling through space at an incredible speed, and then it makes sense why the UFOs crash. You know, like if they're not aware
They didn't get the
and
math right.
understanding, right? They're just
Exactly.
gonna,
You see,
erupt in the
it's not.
in the ocean.
It's not based in mathematics.
You think they use the ocean to slow down,
Who?
and that's why there's all these drag marks across Google Earth. You guys have seen them with straight lines going
Come
from
on.
millions and millions of
You
miles
talking about streets?
underneath the ocean?
Oh, I thought you talking
No,
about
in the
streets.
ocean. If you go on Google Earth, there's a bunch of long ass straight lines at the bottom of the ocean. They
And
say
what-
that it was created from old icebergs.
And what are they doing?
Bullshit.
And what are they doing with them?
They're just straight lines. You look. You know what? I'm gonna look it
but
up.
what do the straight lines do?
They're just in straight long ass lines underneath the ocean. Like who the fuck created those?
He thinks that
Straight-ass
it
lines,
was
man.
spacecrafts.
Oh,
Crashing.
crashing into
Yeah,
it.
like sliding in. Like you know how we have
What about
airstrips?
meteors? Could they be meteors?
Oh, that's interesting. Meteors.
So hold up,
No.
meteors are more interesting than
No,
spacecraft.
the meteors creating straight lines is interesting because meteors are different shaped rocks, and different shaped rocks things to just kind of tumble like a bullet. You know, when you shoot a specific type of bullet, when it goes through the air, it tumbles. That's actually been made illegal, believe it or not. In the Geneva Convention, they made it so every bullet has to spin. It can't tumble because tumbling bullets, when it travels through a body, it creates a horrible type of wound. Instead of it just being a nice little hole, it creates a massive like tear, and it's
That can't be
horrible.
fixed.
It's a brutal wound. That's why they made it illegal because they wanted war to be more civilized.
Think of it, war civilized.
But yeah, maybe it was created by meteors or icebergs, whatever scientists want us to believe. I think it's aliens, man.
All right. Now, what about X versus The Craft? Did either of you guys watch X?
I wasn't able to. Did not.
I didn't make an attempt.
But you know what? Because I didn't, I
did
am
not
going to
make an
vote for
attempt.
X. I'm going to vote for X because I
Really?
didn't. Because I didn't give it the respect that it deserved. And I've watched The Craft so many times. Yeah, I've watched Craft a bunch of times. I know that movie front to back, and it's really nice, but it's very, very teenagey, you know. And at the time, it was great to watch, and it's brutal. But when you're telling me about this thing where it's a porn industry and these people are going crazy killing these kids, and it's really funny.
So I haven't seen Pearl, which is supposed to be the prequel to X. But I learned something this morning. So in the movie X, Mia Goth, who's the main actress, and she's supposed to be the person, the main protagonist. She also plays the old woman that's killing everyone. They put prosthetics on her, and she plays both characters.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that until like this morning. I never know. I thought that was an actual old lady that they hired. And this new movie that came out, Pearl, they just hired her to play the old lady when the old lady was young.
Without prosthetics.
Without
Just regular.
prosthetics.
That's pretty dope.
That's incredible.
So they knew what they were doing then.
Yeah. And I think just off of that alone, I'm going with X.
Well, I haven't
It's very
seen
classy.
X.
I think that's a really cool.
Yeah, I haven't seen X, but I think I'm gonna like it more than I like The Craft. Just going off of I like the movie The Craft, but I'm not married to it. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
X, I'm not gonna be married to it either, but I know for a fact that it's gonna be a better movie than The Craft.
It's probably got a lot of more jumps, I would assume.
Jump scares. Hey, you said that a guy got hugged and then he got stabbed in the neck after he hugged her.
There's a great scene where one of the characters finds this lake behind the farmhouse, and she goes skinny dipping, and they do this amazing like aerial like bird's eye view shot. You see like an alligator just like slowly moving across the water towards her, and she has no idea. And it's just like it takes
That
forever.
is so
Who the
rough,
fuck-
It
man.
takes forever.
Jump in the lake.
People do that, bro.
I did.
I used to do it when I was a kid.
Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, that's what you
To each
just
their
jump
own,
in-
man.
Just jump in the lake.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's
You
not.
never used to see the alligator sign? Protect your canals.
No, the lake I jumped into wasn't down here in Florida. I don't
Oh.
do that down here in Florida. But the lake I jumped into is in the mountains in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Well,
Blast. I would definitely.
she ended up getting alligators.
Gonna have to watch the movie.
I have to try to watch it tonight. I'm gonna have to try to watch it.
For anybody that isn't in Florida, dying by alligator bite is like the worst death that's happened here in Florida. It's right up there with being killed by a python. Right?
Well, but though, if you get stuck in that death roll, dude,
Yeah.
that must be
See, death roll
the most.
on the arm and the leg.
And alligators
and the head.
have one of the most powerful bites in
Yeah.
the animal kingdom, like one of the top. Like it's next to like the hyena, a hippopotamus, a lion.
You know, the other day, it's because you brought up hippopotamus. I saw a hippo eating the shit out of a lion. Like the lion, I guess, chose to kind of swat the hippo. Hippo got up and bit it on the ass, dude. Flung that shit like it wasn't nothing. It was similar like mannerisms and
Yeah,
everything,
just-
man. And like the legs. It was so. This one flinging, man, and then it landed and it took off, man.
He was gone. He had
Yeah,
to.
man. You can't fuck with hippos, man.
No, they said those are the most dangerous animals in.
They're the most territorial.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
because they don't see that much. Like they can't really see, and they like their vision is
It must be
vast, so
horrible. You're
everything-
huge and you can't see for shit.
Yeah, you can't see that much, so they automatically for lack of a better choice of phrase, they choose violence all the time. There was this one video that I saw, like what was it? What's those pigs? Those wild pigs?
With a boar.
A boar, and it was like they had a whole bunch of like vegetables in a pile, and you just see like a boar. There was a hippo there, and a whole bunch of animals. And then the hippo, while it was eating, I guess the boar must have like hit him a little bit, and it just raised his head. Yo, the freaking boar just went flying and fell on his back like that. And it was one of those Tony Baker clips. So it had the voiceover of like, oh, this is so good. Get out of here, Craig. And he's like, oh. What happened?
Is that the one
That
about
shit is
cram?
Yeah.
Dude, that damn goat hitting those people and
Oh my
chasing
God.
after them. I would watch that nonstop when it first came out.
Mhm.
For like 5 minutes at a time, man, just watching them laughing and damn,
Oh
it's
my
just
God.
funny.
That's fucking
Cram.
hilarious.
You think you're trying to get out of here? Cram. Cram. And like the people are like trying to move it out of the way. It just keeps on. Horrible.
Those videos are fucking funny, man.
Yes, they are, man. Just animals being animals, man. It's just funny. You can't. Unpredictable. Every animal's unpredictable. Every animal.
I'm gonna open it up like in 50 minutes. Yeah.
So now we have X versus Nope. That's the movie.
Okay.
Those are the two movies. And to be honest, I feel like those
See
two
you later,
movies,
X.
not a lot of people have ever seen. I don't think a lot of people have seen those movies. Maybe I think more people have seen Nope than have seen X.
You know, we haven't even asked. Okay, so today we're going to be asking everybody that we interview
Yeah.
about which votes they're putting in, right? So as of right now, so we're not even doing the fly anymore. No more fly. No,
No,
more
flies out. Flies
crap.
out. This is the last. This is the
Last
last
one.
yeah.
Nope versus X.
Nope versus X. Which one do you prefer?
All right, so you guys gonna vote on that now, so we know, or what?
My pick right now,
I'm going for Nope.
I want to go for Nope too because I've never seen X, and I know what I'm getting when I watch that movie. Nope. What about you?
Ian votes for Nope as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm voting for Nope too. I haven't seen X, and also, even if I do see X, I'm still gonna go for Nope, man. I am in love with that movie. I'm so happy it got to the final round. And R.I.P. Kraft. You did well. You hung in there. Top two ain't bad,
You talking about
man.
Lovecraft?
No, the Craft.
No, the Kraft. No, you know what? Lovecraft. That series. We need to do a TV series versus. We did.
I think it was last year or the year before. Lovecraft was one of the categories. It went up against, I think, American Horror Stories or something. But everyone voted for American Horror Stories.
Yeah.
I didn't. I definitely voted for Lovecraft Country. It's so good. But that's it. They're not doing any more of those, right? That's
No.
it. That was on.
One and done. So, what else are we going to get into? I think that's pretty much
You see
it.
the lights are on?
Until we actually go live when Nightmare Market starts. I think this has been our episode.
Nightmare Village.
Nightmare
The
Village
horror
starts.
market. At
Horror
Nightmare
Market.
Village.
Yeah. Let me play us some music. Just play us out. So that's been our episode, ladies and gentlemen. I have been Pap.
This is Kev.
This is Josh.
And we've been us. Y'all been y'all. Hope everybody had a ball. Catch you next week. Come to Nightmare Market and Nightmare Village at Horror Market and say hi to us because we are live right now and we'll be live for the whole time. But by the time you guys get this podcast, it'll be the week after and we'll still be celebrating horror movies because that's what we roll. And that's been us. Catch you next week. Peace.